What up? Man, dude, that shit was pointless, bro. Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Wall Street Bets, yet coming at you with another video. Okay, how is the connection, guys? Is it choppy? Is the connection okay, guys? Let me know. My boy wants to talk about fucking 3 tickers. ENSC, as well as Recon and IPW. Connection solid, connection sexy. Drew Peterson, thanks for that super chat. It really does help the channel grow, and it goes a long way. Now, the first stock we're going to take a look at here is Drew's request, guys. He wants to talk about ENSC. I'm not correctly. It's a bioscience stock, guys. And what we see here now, as you can see here, we're seeing some selling pressure throughout the trading day. If we take a look here at the 1-minute chart, guys, let me pull up the chat really quickly. Oops. If we take a look here at this 1-minute chat, we do see some selling pressure on the stock throughout the day. Not only that, we did see some selling pressure on this thing in the pre-market. But looking here, though, guys, we do see a low turnover rate as well as a low range rate, which isn't high at all. But if we take a quick glimpse over here at the large scale orders in the last 5 days, we do see some buying pressure on that large scale. Now, this stock can be setting itself up for a run. In fact, guys, if we continue to see these type of buying pressure on a large scale level, this thing will just skyrocket. Okay, guys. Now, if we look here at today's small, though, that thing was a tight battle with the outflow surpassing that just by a hair. But if we look here at the medium scale, guys, we do see a large gap in between, which is total selling pressure on the stock. Yes, this thing is in an overall slump. OBS is tripping. The stock is in an overall slump, guys. Let me make sure the live stream didn't cut out on us. Everything is looking fine on my end, guys. Now, we do have to look at the super chats really quickly, guys. I do see a slight change here. Let's take a look. We're looking at the Discord right now, but my boy Freddie Freeman, as well as David Ross, sent us a $20 super chat. That really does go a long way, David. I really do appreciate that. Is awesome. It really does show the appreciation that you guys have for me and by me seeing that, guys, it does keep me going. And what we are looking at here, guys, is the Wall Street Bets chat. Okay, so hop in that description below, guys, and get over to the chat. It will be free up until October 1st. If you get in the chat before then, you do not have to pay moving forward. But anyone that comes into the chat after October 1st will be paying a admission fee. Now, back to ENSC. As you can see here, guys, this stock is in an overall beatdown. Okay, it tried to pick its way back up, and we are seeing a fall. But we have to realize, though, guys, that the market as a whole is seeing a drawback. Okay. Now, the next thing we're going to pay attention to is take a look here at 1 minute on the next stock we're going to take a look at here, guys. Let's check it out. My boy my boy Tiny Diamond just sent us $5, guys. Shout out to you, Tiny Diamond. That really does go a long way. I know we've been making money across the board, and people have money just to throw anywhere, guys. So I really do appreciate you guys showing the appreciation you guys have for me. So shout out to you guys. I really do appreciate that. Now, just checking here through the chat. The next stock we're going to talk about is Recon for my boy Drew. Drew is showing, as you can see here, Recon is showing us some slight selling pressure throughout the day. As you can see here, we do see this thing seeing some buying pressure throughout the pre-market. Now, the reason why I tell you guys all the time, wait until the opening of the market, guys, before you dive into buying it, due to the fact that when a stock is trading during the pre and after market hours, we will see a sale go on that next day. Now, looking at this though, guys, this thing started to see some buying pressure right at the bell, but it wasn't too long after that, guys, this thing started to see some selling pressure. If we take a look here at the analysis for Recon, we do see some large scale orders across the board that is looking massive, massive, massive. As you can see here, just killing the inflows day after day. We do see the inflow actually winning on the 27th, but overall that is not the case. If we look here at the buying pressure on the small, it's not too much to actually affect Recon just yet. Now, looking here at the medium, guys, we do see that this thing is showing us some buying pressure. It's showing us some buying pressure. Now, the next stock we're going to talk about here is let's take a look here so I don't get anything confused with who. IPW. And oh yeah, my guy David Ross, if you want me to talk about a ticker at Black Nicholson, he will relay the message to me and I will not forget it. My boy Adam Woodworth actually came through in today's live stream. He says, are they growing, bro? Please check these two tickers, EVLO and VRDN. Okay, before we get to that, guys, I just want to get to this here. All you do is put in your information, discounts on tickets if you want to get more than one ticket, guys. So all in all, we're just trying to have a little fun, give away a free a MacBook. But just checking on the tickers for everyone, see what everyone is saying. Back to my boy Drew Peterson's Recon. Okay, back to Recon stock. Now, as you can see here, like I was saying, guys, Recon's large outflow is looking pretty massive. Now, over the 5 days, if we add that up, it is going to be huge. It's going to be huge. Now, we take a look here back at the day chart, though. The day chart is telling us one thing, and that is some selling pressure is on Recor and a overall standpoint. Okay, as you can see here, this thing is trying to curl up, but if we look at Recor, guys, from that huge drop from $17.50, and this stock has just basically been consolidating since then. Now, this stock is building some type of buying or selling pressure overall, so this stock is either going to make or break here pretty soon. Now, back to the analysis. If we look here at the support and resistance line, we do see a wide gap between the support and resistance. But the way Record moves, guys, it moves slowly. I mean, Recon, this thing does move like Record if you ask me. But as you can see here, the way it moves, guys, it isn't a huge jump up right away. Okay, this thing is more of an investment style type of stock, as you can see here, being at $1.18 and going up to $17.50, relatively long time for that though. But all in all, Recon does look as though it's going to be consolidating for a little bit moving forward, but it is going to see a make or break. Okay, it is going to see a make or break. Now, the next stock we're going to talk about here, guys, is next stock I want to talk to you guys about is my boy Drew wants to talk about IPW. I'm gonna take a brief look at IPW. iPower. Okay, now looking here at iPower, we do see some nice spiky candles. As you can see here, on this day we saw 8.06% in gain, but it wasn't that many shares traded, only 126,000. But if you look here at the key statistics on IPW, guys, as you can see here, this thing is showing us a nice volume today, with the average volume only being 667,000 shares moved around. With the total volume today is 1.28 million. So guys, that is close to double its average volume. So that was incredible. But if we look here at what happened today, as you can see here, we opened at $4.59 and we saw a high of $5.18, but we closed here at $4.59. Now, looking here at that low turnover rate and seeing as though how this stock has been trading in the past, I do believe this stock will see another slow red day at the close. Now, if we look here at the order flow distribution, we do see this thing showing us a slight selling pressure on the overall scale. Okay, it's 11-11, but if we add up the percentages, guys, the outflow will surpass it. Okay, now looking here at the medium scale, and if we compare those two, guys, that is a very tight battle. Not only that, we see the small surpassing the inflow in a tight battle as well. So selling pressure is on the stock, but not too much to panic about here. Okay, now next stock I want to take a look at. Okay, just checking the super chats, guys. That's it. The next super chat we're talking about is ATER and KPLT. Shout out to my boy Freeman. He did come through with that super chat, and I really do appreciate that, guys. That does go a very long way. Okay, so next stock we're going to talk about here is ATER, guys. Now, Ater itself, looking at what happened with Ater, as you can see here, this stock is trying to fight its way back, but Ater did move with the market today, guys. Okay, Ater did move with the market, so this was expected to happen. We saw a lot of stocks today just being pounded on. Okay, huge selling pressure across the whole market. Now, if we take a look here at today's turnover rate, that was fairly high on a red day here in Ater. The reason being, guys, a lot of people were selling on emotions today. But as you can see here, this large outflow was just killing the inflow due to the fact that we didn't see any movement whatsoever for the inflows large. And now looking here at the small scale though, guys, as you can see here, we do see some selling pressure on that as well. Like I was telling you guys, the whole market was selling today. Okay, so this isn't anything to be panicking about whatsoever. Now, if we take a brief look here at the 1 minute chart for Ater, guys, this is where we're going to see everything that is really going on here. As you can see, this stock did show some selling pressure on it, okay, through the trading day. Now, it wasn't a lot, guys, but we do see selling pressure on this thing. Now, most of it was the institutions, as you can see here, guys. No inflow whatsoever on the institutional side. Now, that was expected due to the fact that this was a market drawback. We know these institutions really have a big play in this because they create the selling pressure, which causes us retail investors to scurry in a panic sale. Okay. Now, looking as though that Ater, back to the day chart, we have to look at that cup situation that we are approaching. We do see this thing showing us some selling pressure overall, but this handle that we were expecting to be formed today didn't happen due to the, like I said, guys, the market drawback. Nothing to really panic about here in Ater. In fact, guys, this is approaching a time to average down. If you were caught up at levels around $16.17. Now, as you can see here, though, guys, that outflow was just incredible, okay, on all three scales, but we know it was forced by the institutions, okay. Now, checking here these super chats really quickly, guys. I see a lot of talk on Ater. Okay, we already covered Ater. KPLT. We're going to take a look here at KPLT really quickly. KPLT, guys. Catapult Holdings. Now, looking here at KPLT, guys, we are looking here at the day chart. As you can see here, this wasn't too much of a landslide, guys. KPLT is moving slowly down, but we do see some days that it is trying to fight back. Now, like I said, the market did see a pullback here today. Looking here at the large scale, we do not see any movement whatsoever, guys. We do see the medium surpassing the outflow. Not only that, guys, the small is winning against the inflow as well. A huge deficit, okay? Looking at the overall numbers. Now, looking here though, guys, back to the 1 minute chart, we do see some institutional pullouts here on the stock, okay, all across the board, and it did cause the retail investor to sell some of their shares here in KPLT today. But guys, if you are a non-emotional trader like I am, guys, you wouldn't have even thought about selling your shares at a time like this, especially when the market Now looking here though, guys, we see the institutional pullouts here, here, and here. Okay, now seeing as though that we are seeing a green aftermarket, that isn't too bad, but it isn't anything to brag about right now, guys. Isn't too much to brag about. I do think KPLT is still in a good situation overall. Now we see some people wanting to talk about ENVB. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. Okay, guys, I am back and I am having something go on here. Adam wants to talk about, we already spoke about Ater, Adam. We are going to take a brief look here at, okay guys, let the super chat stop. We are cutting off the super chats. We're just going to handle these super chats really quickly, and we're going to have to move on to the rundown video, guys. I know today was going to be a short one, guys. Have a lot going on right now. So with that being said, let's get these super tickers, these super chats out the way. METX, MetLife. No, it's METX. Sorry about that, guys. Now, METX, as you can see here, guys, this stock is at 30 cents currently. We did open today's at $32. 32 cents. I'm sorry about that. 32 cents was today's open. The high being 33 cents and the low being 30 cents here. We do see some selling pressure here. Looking here at the 1 minute chart, like I said, guys, basically everything was the same for the market whole. Okay. Everything is going to be the same, guys. The large scale orders were massive today. We did see some selling pressure caused by the institutions here. If we look at the order flow distribution, guys, it's the same thing. Okay, you just don't want to sell right now due to the fact that this is a market drawback instead of a sell-off. Okay, guys, so basically everything that was red today did see this type of movement. But if we look here at CEI, guys, CEI is something looking very different from CEI. CEI was one of the stocks that actually did see some green movement here today. Okay, not only that, guys, that's another channel. We have held our DATS position ever since the IPO. Okay, guys, like I was telling you, I'm playing this one like an investment. So we have a cost average a little bit under $4. Okay, guys, so we're currently sitting pretty good here on the stock. Okay, so DATS and so basically everything was basically red today, guys. So all the order flow distributions are looking the same. Now, if your stock was red, okay, if your ticker was red, guys, it's basically the same result as today. Institutional pullout, guys. That's it. That's all. Because if we look here at, we're going to take a look here at, next stock we're going to take a look here at is EVLO. We're going to take a look here at EVLO really quick. The same thing across the board, guys. It is EVLO. EVLO, as you can see here, difference we're here with EVLO, this thing saw a green day, so not the same thing here. Order flow distribution, we do see that large scale surpassing the outflow, and we do see some buying pressure. No, we see selling pressure on the next two levels, and it was a nice gap. But what really kept this stock up during the trading day was the gap of the large scale, and that is large scale matters a lot. Okay, so in this case, guys, we do see some institutional pull-ins going here in the stock. Now, looking here at the volume today was higher than the average, close over 5 times its average. Now, if we look here at the 52-week high being $19.93, and we're currently sitting at $3.82, that is close to, it is closer towards the 52-week low, guys. So if we assess risk versus reward is in the favor for this stock. Okay, now looking back at the day chart here, guys, as you can see here, this stock has been beaten down. We do see somewhat of a bull fixture here, guys. Now expect this thing to see a red day tomorrow due to the fact that this thing was high in volume. But my concern here is that high range rate. Okay, the range is close to 10 times the volume. 10 times the turnover rate. So it is more than likely that this thing is going to see a red day tomorrow. Okay, now next stock we're going to take a brief one at. Pull up the super chats. VRDN. VRDN. We're going to take a look at BBIG. VRDN. Looking here at VRDN, guys, we do see some buying pressure going on this thing throughout all last week. As you can see here, guys, 17% on this day, 11, 2% close, 10% close. Even though we see a red candle here, we even closed on the green this day. So day after day, this stock has been closing for gains. Now expect a cool off anytime you see something like this happen without any type of level of support being built. Okay, so with that being said, you guys have a good one. And don't forget, guys, to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell button if you already haven't. Guys, I'm going to be cutting this short. Having somewhat of a family emergency go on, guys. I had to try to push this thing as long as possible so you guys can get all the information as possible. But listen, guys, I am going to be dropping that rundown video here pretty soon after I figure out what is going on with the family right now, guys. So please do not take it the wrong way. I'm not trying to do anybody wrong here, guys. I do love to do this live stream. more than anything, guys. So it is a bummer for me to have to get off right now. But guys, be looking out for that rundown video. Anybody that did drop a ticker in this live stream, okay, I will hit your ticker in the rundown video. Due to the fact that we couldn't speak about it on the live stream, guys, I'm so bummed about this. But guys, I do have to let you go. Peace, love, and respect. Don't forget to meet me there at the rundown video.